Hello, viewers. This is Cynthia Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast on my segment called The Black Lightning Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will attain to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will attain to adult language. If you're under 18. If you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Black Lightning. So basically, the episode starts off, we see all the pigs, so basically it starts off at Jefferson's house. So basically Jefferson was telling Jennifer, Jefferson was telling Jennifer, like, once your suit is done, if you want to be a part of the team, that means you will have to follow some ground rules. So basically Jefferson was like, once your suit is done, once the game is done with your suit, he was like laying down some ground rules. So basically one of those main ground rules were we do not kill anybody, and you better not tell anybody about your secret house and whatnot. So basically Jennifer was like, was okay with not telling anybody about her powers, but she was not happy about killing people. So basically, she wanted after she swore on Cleo's grave that she would use her powers to kill somebody as well. So basically, but Jefferson was like, I'm being real serious. But if you want to join the team with me and your sister, you have to follow these rules. So basically, Jennifer was like, gave her father a bullshit head nod that she agreed, but Jefferson Jefferson know that she didn't mean it, but he just decided to let that slide for now. But unknown to them, Agent Odell in the last episode had Jefferson's house wired for sound and video. So basically, Agent Odell had Jefferson's house wired for sound and video. So basically, Agent Odell now knows about. So basically, Agent Odell was listening to the whole conversation. So basically, Agent Odell knows that Jefferson is Black Lightning, and knows that Nessa is Thunder, and Jennifer is a Medahem. So basically, Agent Odell knows everything about Lynn's family. That that her husband is Black Lightning, her daughter is Thunder, and Jennifer is a Medahem with powers like Black Lightning. So basically, everything was like So basically, this was been going on. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the where Tobias Burke was stolen all those metahumans that he stole from the ASS and stole from the church clinic. Dr. Jantz woke up the rest of Shakedown's comrades, being the other metahumans that was stored in the clinic. So basically, Dr. Jantz woke up the other three metahumans that were Shakedown in the clinic that they got from the clinic. So basically, Tobias was telling him that that you work for me and whatnot, blah blah blah. If you do as I say, we had no problem. If you don't, I will shut you guys down permanently with these bosses. So anyway, so just like Shakedown, the other three metahumans, had implants that could be activated by the special watches by the special watches that they use to make sure that Shakedown is is behaving itself. So basically so basically after Tobias laid on the wall, so basically after Tobias laid on the wall about with these three metahumans, it's like he did shakedown, so basically Tobias had had a conversation about shakedown that, I woke up your other comrades, shakedown was not happy about that. So basically, Shakedown said, I can easily take down this Black Lightning God all by myself. So basically, Tobias let's not be stupid here. Black Lightning is one of a powerful duo. So basically, Tobias is telling Shakedown, let's not be too cocky. So anyway. So basically after Tobias was telling Shakedown that he will have to work with his comrades, Tobias and Cutter had a little physical love moment right there, and Dr. Genesis was looking kind of jealous, and it was kind of looking that you shouldn't mix business with love and whatnot and blah blah blah. So anyway, meanwhile, Lala went back to the doctor who gave him the ability not to die and shit and whatnot. So basically, he told the doctor that, that he's going to kill Tobias, and and the doctor saying that's a good idea because Tobias killed Lady Eve. So basically, turns out the doctor who brought Lala back to life and gave him the ability to not die had a thing for Lady Eve. So basically, it's getting rid of Tobias will be a good idea. So and also will also get and some payback for Tobias killing Lady Eve and whatnot that the doctor had a thing for. So basically the doctor was to say after you kill Lady Eve, you can probably use your powers to do some good in the community. But Lala was he's saying that I'm gonna try to. The only thing I want to do is kill Tobias, and just be left alone. So basically, the doctor was trying to convince Lala that he can do some after he kills after Lala. So basically, the doctor was trying to convince Lala that he can do good things with his powers after he killed Tobias. But Lala was not trying to hear that mess. So basically, said after I killed Tobias, I just want to be left alone. So anyway. So basically, Lala went to to find where Tobias to find where Tobias been staying at and shit like that, blah blah blah. So anyway, while that was going on, Gammy was making some final adjustments to Jennifer's suit. Jennifer was there, doing some final tests on, doing some final testing for Jennifer's suit. So basically he had special gloves this time in case Jennifer, goes try to, he had these special gloves to absorb excess energy from Jennifer just in case he needs to to any excess energy that Jennifer might generate with her power. So basically, Gary had these special gloves that he made for Jefferson in case he has too much extra energy. The glove just drains the extra energy, for Jefferson just in case and whatnot. So basically, the test went by and Gary went by and Gary was working on the final touches of Jennifer's suit. So meanwhile, while that was going on, Agent Odell was once again was trying to get Wendy to talk to Wendy into matching her powers, but Lynn was like no. So basically, was telling that Odell, I promise Wendy that she will have a normal life. She can finish high school, all that other jazz. So basically, instead of Odell fighting with Lynn, he's like, okay. So basically, she can do whatever she wants. So basically, since Odell knows that Jefferson Black Lightning and her daughter's thunder, he's like, I think he has a bigger plan for Jefferson and Anissa. So basically, instead of going after Wendy to turn her into weapon, I think he might go after Jefferson and Anissa and Jennifer and turn them into weapons instead of Wendy. So anyway, Gary. So basically, Gary says some information about. So basically, Jefferson and Gary was having a conversation that he said he found a way to track down those metahuman pods that Tobias took from the church clinic and track down the location. But so basically, Gary figured out how to track down those medicine pods that Tobias got from the church clinic. That way that can lead them to where Tobias is keeping the other pod that he stole from the ASA. So basically, Games is a way to track down those medicine pods that Tobias stole from the church clinic that can lead them to the rest of the metahuman pod kids and whatnot. So anyway, but he still needed some more time to work out the kinks and work out the kinks to track them down and whatnot. So anyway, while that was going on, Jennifer. So basically, so while that was going on, we see Jennifer and Jefferson, after lunch, once again the subject is Jennifer brought the subject that that we should kill Tobias. Well, if we do kill Tobias, everything will probably be better than Freeman. But once again, Jefferson trying to convince her killing people doesn't make anything right. So basically, even though Jefferson tried to kill Tobias, well, but he does realize now that killing Tobias won't solve the problems in Freeman and whatnot. So anyway, later that night, back at Jeffrey's house, Anissa and Jennifer's having a conversation, having a conversation about when Anissa was looking for Grace, she got into a fight with the shapeshifter who was Grace, and Anissa didn't realize. While while Nisha was talking to Jennifer about about that sister about the sister that she fired, she realized that the sister was she finally realized that the sister that she thought who was Grace was actually Grace. So basically, like and Jennifer was like so basically Jennifer was like, so basically that was the whole misunderstanding. So basically, the next time you found Grace, tell her everything. Tell her about Thunder. Tell her about your superhero identity. Gary and Jefferson said, later in the movie that, you should not tell anybody about your superhero identity and shit like that. But, Jennifer's like, screw that rule and just tell the next time you see Grace, just tell her that you're Thunder and shit, and that whole fight scene that you had before was a whole misunderstanding. So anyway, so anyway, so anyway, so anyway, Tobias decided to send the money. Tobias decided to send the medicine Joe, who is one of Shakedown's comrades, who were trapped in the pods in the clinic, to go wreak some havoc and free them. So basically, while Joe was freaking, Joe had the ability of pyrokinesis. So basically, Joe was, so Tobias had sent him to wreak some havoc and also kill that congressman that Tobias was blackmailing at some rally and shit like that. So anyway. So Jefferson was patrolling the city and whatnot, and then contacted Jefferson about Joe, the medicine with pyrokinesis, kill the council member who Tobias was blackmailing. So basically, turns out this is just turns out that Tobias was using this demonstration, was using this whole situation as a demonstration to his buyers who want to buy the pod medicine kits that he got in his custody and whatnot. So anyway. So basically, Joe killed the councilman, and he managed to use his powers to cause fires through a gas line that was blocking fires up. So basically, the pyrokinesis medicine was using his power powers to start fires through a gas line, therefore was setting homes on fire and shit like that, blah blah blah. So anyway, Jefferson, Jefferson and Lisa stopped them, and Tobias had no choice, but had no choice to tell Joe, so basically after Dr. Jet told Tobias to have Joey retreat, Tobias got pissed off that he got pissed off that he had no choice but to tell Joe to retreat. So basically, Joe did what Tobias said, and retreated. Now, so basically, Tobias got mad at Jess that that she suggested Joe to retreat because Tobias thought that Joe could have took down Black Lightning and Thunder, but Tobias realized that Dr. Jess was right. So anyway, and Dr. Jess was told Dr. Jess also told Tobias that you and Cutter need to knock off this love clap, get your mind clear. So basically, I know you and Cutter are item, but don't let your love, don't let your love give away a business. And now, Tobias, like, so it's like, you know what, you have told me what to do. So basically, like, I appreciated that you gave me the good advice today, but, me and Cutter, you need to stay out of our goddamn business, or you need to stay out of my goddamn business. So anyway, so basically, anyway, well, Tobias, so basically after that little competition between Tobias and Dr. Janet, Jeremy had brought Jennifer back to the hideout, when everything was in fire and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, Jeremy managed to track down the hideout where Tobias was keeping all the metahumans. So basically, he went to go help Jefferson and Jefferson and Lisa out in the field and left Jennifer at the hideout with her super suit and shit like that. Blah blah blah. So anyway, so basically, like, Jennifer saw the location where Tobias was keeping the other metahumans at, and took a super suit and went to the hideout and tried to kill Tobias. So anyway, at Tobias' little hideout, we see Cutter was packing up some documents and shit like that and whatnot, and out of nowhere Lala showed up. It's like acting with Tobias, so the Cutter tried to kill Lala, but since Lala can't die, Cutter decided to run. So basically, Cutter tells Tobias that, that Lala's here, so basically we don't know so basically after Lala showed up, Cutter told Tobias that this place is compromised. So basically, Tobias told Shakedown the other metahumans that so checked out in his comrades to meet at the rendezvous spot to get out of here. So basically after Jefferson and Mr. got everything situated with the fires and whatnot that was caused by Joe, the pyrokinesis metahero, they went to the location and Gary realized that that the Nissa had took her onto the suit and went after Tobias. So basically Jennifer showed up when Tobias and Cutter was trying to dip, and Jennifer was chasing after Tobias and Cutter, but at that moment she let her emotions get the best of her, therefore causing her powers to make her overload, and therefore she passed out on the ground. This is how the episode ended. So basically, Jennifer was chasing after Tobias and Cutter, but because her powers depends on her emotional state, she starts to overload, and therefore she passed out on the ground, and this is how the episode ended. So basically, next week will be the final episode of Black Lightning season 2. So basically, I can't wait till next week's episode. But otherwise, this episode is okay. So anyway, like always, this is Cynthia Michael from Screw You Review signing off. 1.